Hey everybody, Chris here. So is Dogecoin going to rally after this dip? We're going to talk about that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And on the Friday evening live stream, people were asking in the chat, is Doge going to dip again? And I said, look for Dogecoin to drop probably just below 40 cents. Again, another buying opportunity, buying on the red candles. Not financial advice, but that's what we had this morning. So let's get into it. Let's look at how the trading can come forward on the weekend and into next week with Doge and Bitcoin. I'll show you what I'm looking at. And we start here looking at the Dogecoin chart first, and Dogecoin is presently right here under 40 cents. That's right. We were talking about that dip, and that could come, and here are those red candles. So if you're looking for buying opportunities, we've got it on a Saturday, so down to 39.4 it looks like, and started to recover back up to 40 cents. But now we have still some unsteadiness here with Doge still dipping. Again, we'll look at the heat map in a minute. And here's Bitcoin. Bitcoin did drop down to $100,860. Yeah, still well above 100K. So Bitcoin holding up okay, but still may not be in full recovery mode yet. Not the rally mode that we would be looking for yet. But Doge as well, still showing a little bit of weakness. Again, those looking to buy on dips. Opportunity, but we had last night this announcement. This was after 8 o'clock, after the after hours New York Stock Exchange trading was done. The announcement that MicroStrategy is going to be added to the NASDAQ 100. That's right, MicroStrategy. So everybody holding QQQ, right, and investing in the NASDAQ 100 are now going to have a little exposure to Bitcoin. That's right, Bitcoin through MicroStrategy. I don't know what the stock is going to do on Monday. Typically, we have seen actually a lot of enthusiasm about it, but then there's always a big sell-off and a dip. So if you're looking to buy MicroStrategy stock itself, probably going to look for a tasty dip on that. We also have, look, with Binance right now, there's huge leverage both above and below this line, as Bitcoin had been holding very steady, just like Doge. We were talking on the Friday live stream how it was just going straight sideways. And what happens when it goes straight sideways? You've got the shorters, you've got the longers, right? And you just get all of this liquidity all built up on each side, and that starts closing in. So what's going to happen? It's going to go one way, and then it's going to go the other way. Most likely that's going to be what happens. So far, we've gone to the left here, which means taking out leveraged longs. So this is what that, look, Crypto Rover, he actually posted this before the move down, and he was saying a lot of Bitcoin longs been placed, the bulls have awakened, we're about to catapult to 120K. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, well, it's not going to catapult yet. They're going to want to come down, and they're going to want to flush some of this out before we go up. Looking at, again, back at how Bitcoin traded earlier in the year. That's right, this was back in February 2024. We saw this rising wedge right here. We saw this rising wedge on Bitcoin before there was a breakout. And it's repeating that right now. This rising wedge before the breakout. So we could have this kind of movement coming up. This would be a rally we would be looking for not only Bitcoin, but all of crypto once we flush out that leverage. This is the current Dogecoin liquidation heat map. And look what happened this morning. As Dogecoin's price dumped down here to 39.4, look at all that leverage, all those long leverage trades that got wiped out. Again, this is a repeat on a bit smaller scale of what we had on Monday and Tuesday. But this is at each of these levels, it's like hundreds of thousands of dollars of Dogecoin trades getting wiped out. So that's got to be flushed first before we can move up and start tackling these shorts. That's typically how it works. So again, a little patience, like I'll show you. That's what is needed. Overall, zooming out, we're going to look at Dogecoin trading at a much larger scale. Again, for those looking at my predictions for 2025, I'm going to do that video on January 1st. So you need to be patient on that as well, because I need some time to really scope out how I see the whole year going. But Trader Allen's already looked at it, and he's saying when we're zoomed out, again, this is the 4-year cycles here. So this was 2016 into 2017. This was 2020 into 2021. And here we are in 2024. We've had this first little pump, and most likely there's going to be 2 more pumps. Looking very similar more to like 2016 into 2017, that kind of movement, as opposed to the sort of immediate explosive run that happened in 2021. So we will take a look at this as we go forward. But right now, we want to talk about what is going on more on the immediate turn. And yeah, Alan's still looking at this upcoming rally coming in the shorter term. Is this going to happen come, let's say, January 20th? Or is it going to be the Santa rally that is that next pump? We will be watching that as well. So right now, the price is struggling. We've got a macro golden pocket and a macro 0.5 fib. And again, Bitcoin has an influence over Dogecoin's market movement. And this is what happens when we don't have any specific news about Doge. So as Bitcoin moves up and down, again, taking out shorts, taking out longs, we have Dogecoin and all the alts following along, and they usually drop at a higher percentage than Bitcoin drops. So we see right now on the day, Bitcoin is down. Bitcoin's actually even right now. Doge is down about 2.5%. So we see the Dogecoin drop, but then we see Bitcoin's drop, and it wasn't anywhere near as much of a percentage. So that's typically what happens with Dogecoin. And with that, what you end up is having Bitcoin dominance then going back up. That's right, Bitcoin dominance almost hit 57% again, because on the pullbacks to take out leverage, Bitcoin drops, but the alts, and usually Doge, each time as well, drops at a higher percentage. So we have that going on as well. Overall, Dogecoin's price, we are looking at a rebound. A rebound is expected. That's right. Doge has reclaimed the 40-cent mark. Well, now we're just dipping just below that. We've got the number of wallets holding Doge are increasing. So more and more new buyers coming in, buying Dogecoin. And the Doge rebound is supported by a significant increase in market liquidity. We've got everything's waking up now with this bull market that we're in, and I still think we're in the early bull. So we'll have to see how this all goes. Bitcoin reclaimed 101,000. Dogecoin also made great strides this week, reversing a considerable portion of the losses recorded during the crypto market crash we had on Monday, followed again by another dip on Tuesday. So here's the story about the new wallets. Is a 50-cent range, is that what we're looking at for the next sort of short-term target? But overall, what we're looking for is, as we come back over to this, it's patience. Patience is a strategy. And I know some of you just want this thing to go, but we've been talking really for the past couple years of fall 2024 being the start of the bull rally, but really looking to 2025 for the largest gains. Not guaranteed, of course, but that is what we've seen in the 4-year cycles, 2017 and 2021, and we're not even to 2025 yet. We don't know what's going to happen, but Make sure that you're subscribed to ChrisBacks. That's right. I will continue to have these daily videos, and live streams are now 5 or 6 days a week. We're having them because there's a lot of interest right now in crypto, and particularly Dogecoin. We cover it all, but we concentrate a lot on Dogecoin because it has a lot of people's attention, and namely Elon Musk. What is Elon going to do? How is the inauguration day going to go? Again, I'll be live all day on January 20th, so check in and out throughout the day. That's going to be exciting. Could that be the next pump day, or is it going to be one of those where Dogecoin goes up in price before January 20th, and then it ends up dumping the sell the news event? That could be a possibility too, but we're going to be watching that. We're going to watch that and see what happens. So for now, leave a comment below. Let me know, what do you think about this dip we're having on the beginning of the weekend? Is the rest of the weekend just going to be recovery from that? Things are going to quiet back down. Maybe we'll see another dip along the way. We'll be checking that out. I'll be live again Sunday night. Again, not late Sunday afternoon, but more Sunday night because of my weekend schedule. But join in there. Give the video a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.